Anthony's on the line from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Hello, Anthony.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good. It's going good. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
What can we do for you?
Well, I have a Tivo question.
Okay.
And I have two Tivos. They're both Series 1.
All right.
And I wanted to know if I take the hard drive out of one of them and put it in the other, would it automatically recognize the extra disk space, or would I have to reformat it?
Where is Tommy Pickles when I need him now?
That is not necessarily the case. So here's how Tivo works. It also depends on your Tivo. What I would highly recommend is you go to a place like Weak Knees or 9th T and read the FAQs on this, okay?
Or the Tivo FAQ directly is a good place to go.
Do they tell you how to add hard drives?
They tell you lots of things.
That's really neat.
In fact, of course, I'm going to look up another web page from a buddy of mine from Moloch.org who's done a huge amounts of experimentation with the Tivos.
And if you're willing to do a little searching, the AVS forum is the Tivo community on the AVS forum is the place. But you have to search through the forum. So here's the deal on Tivo. And I have added a second hard drive, Anthony. So I know this. The Tivo as it stands, and it again depends a little bit on your Tivo, is usually designed hardware-wise for a second drive. In other words, there's cabling with a connector and there's a bracket. You probably already opened it up. You probably already know if yours is compatible or not, right?
Oh, yeah.
So there's room in there. Next thing is you've got to get the operating system to recognize a second disk. And that's something that they call marrying the disks. And that is not necessarily automatic. That second disk has to be blessed. Is your boot disk blessed from the other system? That is a good question, and I don't know. I would guess you could probably do it. But remember, there's a lot of stuff on there already that you may not have access to. To me, the best way to do this is to download the Tivo Blesser. There's a little bit of software you can download. You take that second drive, you put it on your PC, your IDE chain, you format it, you use the Tivo software to bless it, and then you put it in, and then then they automatically marry, and everything will work fine. It's a little extra step, but I think it's going to be necessary, Anthony.
Okay.
It's a good thing to do. And by the way, when you get the drive out, the very first thing you should do, and there's software to do this, all of this is available online. We'll put links on our website for it. Very first thing you should do is image that hard drive so that you have a good image of that working drive. Everybody who owns a Tivo and has the capability should do this, because if you lose a drive, if you don't have that image, you're stuck. If you have the image, you can buy any drive off the shelf, re-image it, and there you go. You've got a blessed working Tivo drive. Okay, so I think this is a good thing to do anyway, Anthony. Take that second drive out, make an image of it, make a backup. Mm-hmm. You can then use it as your second drive, or you can buy a plain old drive and bless it and then marry them together. There's links. AVS, Tivo community is the greatest place in the AVS forum. Weak Knees, 9th T, you've got a site too. We're going to put all of them up on the webpage, right, Megan? You got it? All right. I hope that helps, Anthony. It's a very complicated subject. We can't give you all the details in 2 minutes, but there's the...
Well, we could. You just wouldn't be able to understand it. We can't speak that fast anyway.
And we're kind of fudging, because I don't know if just putting that second drive in will be sufficient. I have a feeling it's not.
I bet we'll get an email answer.
Somebody will tell us before the end of the show. I guarantee it.
Don't go anywhere. Yoshi was up late last night, banging out the benchmarks. He's got his pick for the best heatsink, air cooling or water cooling. Find out what it is after the break, though. An end to headphones forever. That's the promise of Hypersonic speakers.
Wait till you see this.
What's going on here? We're going to explain when the Screensavers comes back.